Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have a review and demo on the new Tarte Maracuja Miracle Foundcealer. Huge mouthful. But essentially what it is a serum-based foundation with concealer and foundation in one. It's a whole lot going on, and I have a whole bunch to say, but before I get into any of the pros, cons, and explaining the whole thing to you, I want to jump straight into the demo so you can see how the foundation applies. You can see the finished look at the moment, but I want you to see how the foundation applies before we get into the details of the foundation. So let's just get started with that first. Alright, so my face is prepped. I have washed my face, I have moisturized it, and applied any and all skincare that I'm going to be doing. I have already applied. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a primer. I'm going to be using the Cover FX Anti-Aging Primer. Next thing, before I even open up this foundation, because it's a serum-like, very lightweight foundation, I'm going to make sure to shake it really well so that everything is mixed up. So now that the foundation is shook up, I have pressed down on the button here, and what that is going to do, it is going to fill up the vial. So now we have foundation in here. I am pushing it down and applying the product to the back of my hand. This is how I always apply my foundation. I like to put it on the back of my hand, especially if I'm going to mix two shades together. I just like to use my hand as like a mixing palette. So it's there, and I'm going to now take the foundation and put it all over my face. I'm going to use the brush that comes with this foundation in the kit. This brush in and of itself is worth the price of admission. It is so soft. All of the bristles are cut so that it's angled so that as you apply it in a sweeping motion, it just fills in all of the crevices on your face, not in a bad way, but it just really distributes the foundation evenly over the top of your skin. As you can see, with just one swipe, all of my pores are gone. All of them. It is truly amazing how quickly you can apply this product and get a very flawless look. There's not a lot of buffing, there's not a lot of blending. It just very quickly and evenly distributes this foundation all over your skin so that in one application, I have what I would call medium coverage. So here is everything blended out after that one application of foundation. This is medium coverage. This foundation is buildable. So I'm going to do a second layer, build it up to full coverage so that you can see what my skin will look like with 2 layers of the foundation. I also want to note that this foundation is a little liquidy, but not overly liquidy. It's not super messy to work with. It is so lightweight, you can't even feel this on your skin. I think this would, for that reason, would make a great summer foundation, because if you still want that coverage, which I do, but you don't want to feel it and you don't want it to look like you're wearing a lot of foundation, this is ideal. So here is 2 layers of the foundation blended out. This is what it looks like. I think the coverage is really absolutely just flawless. I have so much to say about this, so I'm going to zoom out, finish the rest of my makeup, and let's just get into chatting about this foundation. So here is the foundation with a full face of makeup on. I kind of like to see how a full face of makeup not only looks up close, but how it kind of blends with other products, how a foundation works well with other products, if it does work well with other products. So here it is. Close up, you can see it's just, it blends so well, so seamlessly. I have a lot to say, and so let's just zoom you back out and get to chatting. Alright, so I have so much to say about this. First of all, I purchased this in a kit off of QVC. This is a new foundation, and I believe you can only purchase it at the moment in the kit, which might be a bummer, but I know they will eventually release it separately. But for the time being, you can get the foundation with the brush and a whole bunch of other good, awesome things for a great price. Now, if it is available separately, I will link that below as well. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. I did mention a little bit in the demo about this brush. This brush on its own is beautifully constructed. It is so soft, guys. This is like the softest foundation brush that I have. I have applied this foundation using my fingers, and I have applied it using the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki. I really like the brush that it comes with, and I think that the reason it came with it is because of this angle. It blurs things out. As you saw in the demo, this never happens for me. You put that foundation on, you do a few swipes, not only does it blend seamlessly into your skin, but it's effortless. This is so soft. I think the angle on the brush just really helps distribute the product evenly. There's no buffing that needs to be done. There's no struggle, there's no tugging. It's just simple and effortless. You could apply this foundation in the dark. I kid you not. Now, I have tried it with my fingers. I just much prefer a brush. It's less messy. I feel like it gets into your skin much better. And so that's what I wanted to say about the brush. It's beautiful. Now, this foundation is a serum-based foundation. It's very lightweight. It's liquidy, but it's not so liquidy that you put it on your hand and it's going to drip everywhere. It's just a lightweight foundation. It feels very light on the skin. I say this can give you medium to full coverage. You could do a sheer application of this if you wanted. You could even do a light. I think it is so universal that you can build it up to whatever suits your needs. If you're having a really, really good skin day and you're like, I don't want that much, by all means, just take one tiny little bit and put it all over your face. It has this blurring effect, and I'm so impressed with this. As you can see, I'm just super ecstatic about this. I just want to share everything that I can with you, but it really creates this blurring effect on your skin. It gets rid of your pores. It has this like light reflecting property to it. It's like a satin finish foundation, but you can see the glow on my skin. It's not dewy, it's not super luminous, but it's a satin finish that has this ability to reflect light to make you appear youthful and glowy. It's stunning. I have a whole list of things I wrote down here. The halo effect, that's what I wanted to say. I was thinking in bed about how I could explain this foundation to you, and it's almost like someone's following you around with this ring light and creating this halo effect on your skin. It is just beautiful. I think if you have super oily skin, you may not love it as much, but you might want to try it because I love the finish of it. I don't get oily throughout the day. It just stays this really pretty glowy effect. As far as longevity goes, I literally wore this for 10 hours one day, and it looked good after 10 hours of wear. Did it have some wear on it in like the T-zone? Yes, it did. But my overall face had foundation on it. It still looked beautiful. It still looked presentable. I could still go out in public and not feel like, oh, my foundation's falling off of my skin. No, it still was beautiful. The fact that it has the concealer built into it is giving you that extra coverage, which I think is genius. I mean, if I don't have to apply like spot conceal areas where I have a lot of redness or a breakout, I just think that the fact that it gives that much coverage in such a lightweight formula, this is genius. I think this foundation is going to work well year round, but I really am looking forward to wearing it in the summertime when I don't want that heavy full coverage foundation, but I want the effects of it. I want that result without having to pile on my Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I think as a whole that this foundation is beautiful. It is stunning. It is easy to work with. It's lightweight. It gives you the coverage. It blends well. There's nothing about this foundation I don't love, and I can honestly say that. I think this is going to be my favorite foundation of the year that I have tried thus far. Absolutely. It may even appear in this upcoming year's yearly favorites, and that's a high claim, but I'm a foundation junkie. I've tried a lot of different things, and I gotta tell you, this is amazing stuff. And I think the price point, I'm not sure what they're going to sell this for individually, but the entire kit with all the other stuff that you get, I think was like $60 some. So, I mean, I have $60 some foundation sitting in my drawer, and that doesn't include everything else that comes with it. So, I highly recommend testing this out. Highly recommend giving it a go. From young women that are looking for a lot of coverage all the way up to older women that just want to blur things out and even out your skin tone. This is beautiful. So I think that is all that I really wanted to let you guys know. I mean, you can see the finish of it. You saw the demo. I've given you my honest opinion on it. Hats off to Tarte. I think they have done a beautiful, beautiful job. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have tried this or are going to try this. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to continue to do foundation demos and reviews, because I do have 2 more in the next month or so that I'm going to be testing out. I like to test each foundation for at least a week, if not 2 weeks, before coming on here and giving you my full thoughts on it. Wearing it throughout different scenarios, applying it with different methods, just to really give you guys what you're looking for. Because I know when I'm on the market for a new foundation, I want to know what someone really thinks and how it really wore and what different tools did you use. And so, yes, anyways, I guess that's the backstory on this foundation. So anyways, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will chit chat with you soon. Bye.